Are deer just funny? Because two of the videos I thought of for this was the one where they're recording deer out her window and her husband sneezes and she's like, "Thanks, Ron." He's like, "What? I'm not allowed to sneeze." And then there's the other one where the guy's dog chases all the deer.
Fenton?
Yeah, the Fenton video.
The classic.
Because it's the 20th year of the first upload, I wanted everyone here to pick their favorite video on YouTube and say it out loud here. It can be, funny, educational, anything, just one you really enjoy for whatever reason. Do you want to go first?
Yeah. Okay, so this is really, really hard, obviously.
It is super hard.
But one that really sticks out in my head pretty strongly is the Vsauce video that's called "Do Chairs Exist?"
I feel like we've vaguely talked about.
I think I've mentioned this video before. Yeah. I really like this video. I think it goes. I think it's like 40% too long. But
right for Vsauce.
Yeah,
1.5x speed fixes that.
Well, I actually recently hit 3.
Let's go. 3x.
Yeah.
New PR.
Yeah. I can only do it on my phone, but I've been doing everything at 3 recently.
Except for Hank videos,
because he already talks
Hank
fast.
Green already talks very fast.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Can you watch Philip DeFranco videos?
I have not watched one since like 2015.
Yeah, you wouldn't survive long at 3x. 3x would just be like a fire hose of information.
Yeah. I will say, so in the spirit of this YouTube thing, I think that's one of my favorite videos. My most influential channel for me was a channel called Nerd Writer 1, which was like the original video essay guy on YouTube before they became
the OG,
before the category became popular.
Very nice.
Do you want to go? You looked pretty excited this morning when you were thinking about.
I thought of 2. One of them, to me, is the Goofy Murder Trail comic video, but that's just a video that I laugh every time I watch it.
I had never seen it until I started working.
I think I've watched it at least 10 times.
What about the Evanescence Goofy cover?
I've watched
that.
That's a good one too. But I'll recommend another one that I think most people haven't seen, which is about 10 years ago, and I shared this on Twitter when it went up. There's a video that got recommended to me called "Nobody Tells Us to Beginners," and it is a purely motion graphics video, which is basically just walking through an Ira Glass quote.
Yeah.
But it is about how when you're starting up as a creator of any kind, there's always a gap between your skill level and your taste and what you believe is good. And the more you work and close that gap, the better your taste gets, and you're always chasing that.
Yeah.
And nobody tells that to beginners, so you just, as a beginner, assume you will never reach the level of your taste. But if you zoom out enough, you actually have passed your previous best. Anyway, it's a minute and a half long. It's very inspiring. We'll link it below. I rewatch it probably at least once a year. It's a banger.
That's a good one.
That quote is great.
Yeah.
He did Ira Glass did an interview recently on that podcast that started from the ashes of Reply All.
Hyperfixed?
No, the other one.
Oh, the PJ Vogt version. He's done a couple. Is it on Search Engine?
Search Engine, yeah. He did a video. He did a podcast called "Is It Okay to Just Work All the Time?" And it's basically just an interview with Ira Glass, but it is a very inspiring, very very interesting interview. I think you should listen to it.
I'm gonna download that right now for my flight.
Do it.
What's it called?
It's called "Is It Okay to Just Work All the Time?" And the podcast is called Search Engine. Yeah.
Bet.
This Reddit post about it just says, "A podcaster interviewing another podcaster about making a podcast."
It's crazy how Reply All ended and birthed 2 awesome podcasts from it.
Yeah.
It's like a neutron star.
Yeah. He has a really good... Ira Glass has a...
Sorry.
Nerd.
Ira Glass has a really good quote in that where he's like, why would I put out anything unless it was incredible? Mm-hmm. There's enough mid shit on the internet already.
Damn.
Like, hell
what a
yeah,
bar.
brother. Let's go.
What a bar.
Anyway.
Andrew, what's yours?
I'm kind of between 2, but I'll only say one to not make this go on too long. There's this 25-minute documentary called "Remain Seated, Please," and it's just a story about these 2 friends who loved this ride at Epcot Disney so much.
I remember that.
Called Horizon, which was like this old ride that showed you like what the future looked like. And then they started finding ways to like get out of the car and walk around the back of like the sets and like on the sets, and they just videotaped it with like an old VHS, and then they uploaded it like way later. And it's just like really fascinating about them just like being these like full grown adults just like walking around this set of this like futuristic ride, and they had to like duck behind so when the cars came by and like people were actually watching it. But they spent like years doing it. And it's just like this, it's this 25-minute documentary where you learn almost nothing but keeps you entertained the entire time. So you don't need to be like super.
You can watch that 3x.
It'd be like 7 minutes long then. But yeah, I think it's one of my favorite videos on YouTube.
That's a good one. I'm going to play Ellis's next because he's out sick today, but he did send in a video.
What is up, pod people? As you know, I'm sick, but couldn't miss out on this opportunity to drop my favorite YouTube videos out there. A lot of my favorite videos are these really long sort of video essay things that require a lot of context to explain, like the Defunct Land Disney Channel theme video or the John Boyce, Dave Steve video.
That's a good one.
John Boyce
so
videos.
My favorite YouTube video that I feel like needs no context is it's called Nightclub for Deer.
I do like
and
that.
I hope you enjoy it.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, come on. All the deer, come on through. All the deer. All the deer at one time. Come on, all the deer. More deer. Give me more deer. Come on, more. Give me some more, even more deer. Come on, all the deer. Wait a minute.
Are deer just funny? Because two of the videos I thought of for this was the one where they're recording deer out her window and her husband sneezes and she's like, "Thanks, Ron." He's like, "What? I'm not allowed to sneeze." And then there's the other one where the guy's dog chases all the deer.
Fenton?
Yeah, the Fenton video.
That's a classic.
Have you ever seen it?
to sneeze.
Fenton, no.
I'm going to
Jesus
need
Christ,
all of these
Fenton.
links because I don't
You
know
ever
what
seen
you're
this?
talking about.
No.
Just in the background.
Where's his dog? It's a lot of deer.
Dude, that dog saw an opportunity and he took it, dude.
He's hurting them.
He was like, "This is what I was born to do, man. I gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it."
He's literally hoarding them like sheep.
I think this has to be. I changed my answer to the.
Jesus Christ. Fenton.
Oh, thanks,
Oh my
Ron.
God, sorry. I'm like, actually
Those are
too-
quality.
Those are quality.
Yeah. Shout out to YouTube, the purest
Adam
form of
didn't
social
go.
media.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you have another one? Do you
I'm
have one?
crying. Holy crap. That was so funny. Yeah, I think mine is probably, do you guys know Tiny Desk, NPR Tiny Desk?
Yeah.
Heard of it.
My favorite one is the Mac Miller one because Mac Miller did a Tiny Desk before passing and he played a couple of like my favorite songs and it's just a beautiful performance overall. So a lot of times I'll just play that in the background while I'm like cleaning the house or doing things, and great performance. Highly recommend it. He's got Thundercat on bass. It's like it's pretty epic. But yeah, that one's mine.
Okay, predictions for Crown and Clown of May.
Prediction: Crown.
Nintendo Switch 2.
The Crown is hitting that subscribe button that you're gonna do.
Wow.
That was good. That was good.
The Crown is that we'll have
Yeah.
a million subscribers by the end of
End of
Ooh,
May?
wait a minute. We're close though, aren't we?
really?
No.
No.
What are we at? Almost half.
Almost
right?
500,000.
Almost 500,000. Okay, so the Crown is going to be, we're going to
Hit a million.
spike up to 500,000.
No, that's good enough for me.